Welcome to Being John Ashford Orgasmic Conscious Cooking. It's been a long time, y'all. Where should I start? I've been in Mexico from like June 23rd to the 5th of July. And I've been working on myself. I got a lot of stuff this coming year that I'm going to be sharing with people that might shake up your world if you sign up for some of my classes. But let me go backwards, okay? So this morning I woke up and woke up and I was in a funky situation. And I'm saying this to people who know me and people I've worked with because I want to let you know that you're not by yourself when you wake up. And I woke up and for the first 10 minutes, I laid in the bed like a fool. And I was like, what the hell's wrong with me? What is this? But I didn't ask no questions like that. I just stayed with it like, I hate my life. I got all this shit to do. The first thing that I did to change that energy was I started asking a question. Who am I being? What am I being? Who am I picking up that I'm not acknowledging? Because sometimes you don't acknowledge you have a capacity with working with people, you actually get jacked. So I realized that later on that day at lunchtime, my brother Jesse was going to come over. Okay, I want y'all to see on the screen. Subscribe, Being John Ashford. Okay, I'm going to get to that because I met with Derek, who's on the other side of this camera right now, and Gino on Saturday, and we're going to talk about something. I'm going to ask you guys to help me. This is a big ass. This show's going to be a big ass. We're going to do some quick cooking. I'm going to introduce you some different foods and some different drink for your body that might be a little healthy. If you want to lose some of them pounds, well, you don't want to lose the pounds. You want to go through them pounds, but I'll get to that. But anyway, me and Jesse did some meditation, and we're talking about being. And nothing surpasses being. Hence, Being John Ashford. I didn't just do that because I saw a title in a movie. What I realized is that when I'm at my best, I'm being me. When things start to happen to me, or I assume they're happening to me, I'm not being me. I'm being real small. And I'm not talking about small, large body. I'm talking about energetic. Okay? Release those pounds. Yes, Tori. Tori's been doing it. I'm on my job with it now, and that's how I'm gonna do this food story tonight with the alternative way of eating, but it's really good food because a brother like me, sex, food, and money, man, how's it get better than that? And I like good food, so I'm gonna turn you guys on to some new stuff. But here's my big ask. Facebook won't let me comment on your video, but I'll do it here. Okay, cool, sister, appreciate you. Sometimes Facebook has this stuff, but I ain't gonna beat up Facebook because here's the piece. No longer am I going to fight with anybody. I'm not gonna try to prove. I have a buddy, like a mentor buddy by the name of Gary Douglas. And he was mentioning once online that if you try to prove shit, you ain't shit. Now he didn't say it like that. I'm saying it like that. But anytime you got to prove something, you actually not sure. And then you set up trying to get somebody to buy into something. I'm not doing that. Not anymore. I'm 57. I'll be 58 in a couple of weeks, 3 weeks, I guess. And I'm not doing that anymore. But getting back to what I was talking about, because I segue and I go off. I'm sorry. I apologize. I'm going to get to the food. But here's my big ask. If you're watching this, I'm going to ask you to do me a huge favor. Could you find 10 people before tomorrow to go sign up to subscribe to Being John Ashford on YouTube? And this is why. If you enjoy this and you think it's funny, or you think it's some information you got or you're receiving that's changing your world, I would like to do that for more people. And one of my goals this year is to get subscribers up to 5,000 subscribers. I can't speak tonight. I don't know what's going on, but okay. But you got my point. So I'm gonna need some help. I'm asking. I'm also gonna ask for anybody who watches who's in the access conscious world. I'm putting myself out here now. I am interested in going out and teaching classes, not just for access conscious people, but for anybody. But people in access consciousness know what I'm talking about. If you want to host me, please PM me. Let's talk, because I got a lot of stuff to share. I had an experience with some dolphins in Mexico, and my world has been totally different, totally fucking different. And I want to share it with the world. But being you is really, really important. Please don't fake the funk. And what that means for my people who don't know George Clinton, don't deny yourself. Subscribe, Being John Ashford on YouTube. That's a big ask. So y'all ready to find out about some food? Okay, this is how I got here. Tori, my wife, and I are releasing pounds, as she said earlier, you saw in the comments. And how we're doing it is we're measuring and we're looking at how we eat, making smaller portions. My naturopath, a good friend of mine, Bernie Baird, told me, you know, John, why don't you reduce the amount of food you eat? Because you don't need that much. The older you get, and if you're working from home, you're not spending that much energy working at home. I said, I'll try that. Then Tori had a great idea of some years ago. What would it be like for us to eat meatless meals? What's up, Alaka? I saw him. Yeah, y'all. I'll get to the story maybe the Dolphins when some of this is cooking. Sebastian, what's up, my brother? Once again, y'all, I need y'all to help me push this out. Push this out, push this out, push this out. I need more followers. I need more people to subscribe. I'm begging. I ain't begging. I am begging. I don't like the word begging. I'm asking. Big ask. Big ask. Not big ass, but big ask. You got it? Okay. Okay, cool. So, anyway, one of the things that Tori and I started doing, we started cooking more meals at home. Well, let me be honest. I started cooking more meals at home, but I love it. So it's not a big deal. So I was going through Costco when I got back from Mexico, and I was going through the meat section. And you know how you go into, I don't know if you have Costco everywhere you live, but we have these Costco's. It's this huge warehouse type of store. And I'm walking through the store, and they always have, what's the word now? I can't even think of the word. They allow you to taste some of the food. Samples. There it is. They have samples. Okay. And so I'm walking through the store with my aunt, Donna, and this lady says, would you like some of this burger? What's up, Greg? How you doing? And I was like, burger? So I took a piece. It had a little bit of cheese on it. So I took it, put it, and I walked, and I ate it. I'm going to get you guys a picture. Hold on. One second. And what happened is I put this in my mouth, this meat in my mouth, and she told me it wasn't meat. I was like, get the hell out of here. What the hell is that? It was juicy. It was seasoned. And it looked just like a hamburger. But it didn't have all the side effects of meat. Now, I love meat. I'm not telling people to stop eating meat. Always good, brother. Happy to see you. It's good, fam. Thank you. So I was like, let me go look at in the freezer section what they had. So they had a Beyond Burger. And we had that first. I offered that to some friends who had a barbecue, but the texture wasn't like meat. You still had that rubber type of bite to it, the Beyond Burger. I'm sorry, Beyond Burger. I'm just being honest. Taster's choice. But this is what I had in the store. Can you guys see that? Impossible Burger. Now, here's some consciousness real quick. I didn't even think I was going to do this. I want y'all to see that impossible. When I put my hand over this, you got possible. So every time you think that something's impossible, like this was not going to be possible, it's impossible for this to be meat tasting like something good, put your hand over I am impossible. They taste bomb. Bomb. Don't forget it. So I decided not only that, my naturopath told me that if I'm not careful, I can become a diabetic. So my wife some years ago found this wonderful pop called Zevia. It has stevia in it. 0 sugar, 0 side effects from fake sugar, because it's alternative sweetener. It's clear. There's no coloring to it. So it's not giving you fake dyes in your body. and it tastes delicious. You might want to try that. So the other piece that Tori and I cut out, I guess I'm gonna start with something. I'm gonna get back to that. Something we cut out, I'm gonna get back to gluten, but what I'm gonna show you now. So we wanted to beef up this burger. So Tori and I don't eat bread. So the first thing that we do is we make lettuce sandwiches. I should have grabbed this earlier. I'm sorry. I hope you guys, I'm off the screen. This is a tool that you want to buy. Okay. I have butter lettuce in here. Okay. And it's rinsed off. And I want to get the excess water off. You pull it like this. And can you see it spinning in there? Can you see that spin? And you push the button. The water goes off to the side. Now my lettuce is ready to be plated. I'm going to show you what it's going to look like. It's going to look like a, guess what? A burger wrapped with green bread, which is lettuce. Okay. But who wants just a lettuce with a burger with lettuce? Okay. Avocado. I'm going to show you guys something real quick. I'm grab a knife so you can see something. Not only do I talk about consciousness, I'm going to show you some tricks in the kitchen. So this is the way I do it. I cut it, the seeds in the middle, cut around. I got it. Put the knife down so I don't hurt myself. Twist the avocado. See that? Seeds right here. Watch this trick. You take and you push and you push and you push, and the seed comes right out. My wife told me that trick. And even she's not even in the kitchen. That's kind of interesting. So what we're going to do is we're going to slice and put slices of avocado, which is going to give you a healthy fat that's really good for the brain. Coming over here to the skillet, I like to cook with olive oil. I like virgin Toscano olive oil. This is a Costco. Now, eventually, hopefully these cats will pay me back because I'm showing them their product. So if they're out there, hey, hook a brother up. So I pour probably about 4 tablespoons of oil in skillet. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take some bell pepper and onions that I sliced. Drop that in there. And I'm going to slow cook it. Why slow cooking? Because what I'm trying to do is get the sugars to be released from the onions and the bell peppers. And I want them to turn kind of golden brown. Tori said, I love Costco. Me too. It's one of my favorite stores. I find so many different types of foods there. So while this is cooking up, I'll turn this up a little bit. You cook that at medium for probably about, you're going to see about 5 minutes, if that. My grill is hot. Yep. So I'm going to show you what these burgers look like. But I'll drop it. That's the Beyond Burger. It looks just like ground beef. No beef, baby. So going back to something being healthy. So we've stopped eating gluten because gluten has this inflammation thing it does in your body. And my joints were hurting. Sometimes you have a bubble gut. That means butterflies. You're gassy. And so when I start to eliminate that, I was feeling a lot better. Well, you know, you go on vacation and you do too much. And we did too much. And so we came back and we're like, whoa. So we're back on our regimen. And I don't like regimen. We're back in our choice. Because regimen means you got a choice. I'm always going to be in choice. Always going to be in choice. Think about it. If you always do something the same way without trying something different, it's boring. You're not right or wrong. It's just boring. So let's see. Nina, hey, John, I make a burger salad sometimes. It's everything on a burger you want, just without the bread. Sister, you know it. You know it. And what happened is that I didn't think I was going to enjoy it. But what I've come to find is that I didn't miss the bread. I was like, damn, all these years, I thought I had to have a burger like this. What you can do is you can wrap the burger in lettuce and put some tomato on it. Bam, boom, bang. Delicious. My onions are browning, doing just exactly what I wanted to do. Now, with this onions and bell pepper, what I usually do Sometimes I put a pinch of salt at the very end and some pepper, but sometimes my wife is not up on pepper. She's chicken. Just joking. Talking about chicken. Good segue. Watch this, y'all. So we stopped eating a lot of grains. And when I eat grains, what I'm doing is I'm measuring my grains. So what I used to do, I would take a spoon like this, and I'll take about 2.5 spoons, and I'll pile it up on my plate. That's probably about almost 2 cups of rice. When rice gets into the belly, it turns into sugar. So my naturopath suggested, why don't you try some alternatives? So I went to quinoa, which has a little higher protein content. And it's okay, but it doesn't replace rice. But remember, I'm going to be in question everything. I'm going to try everything. But chicken. So potatoes, rice, corn are grains that turn into sugar. They're not complex carbohydrates. They're simple carbohydrates. Behold, chicken potato chips. I'm going to show you guys what it looks like. It's made out of chicken breast. So I have a sister, Alicia, who's going to be on the show next week, hopefully. She told me a while back, John, I'm doing this keto diet. And I was like, keto diet? I was like, are you talking about Kato from Bruce Lee? And I was making a joke, yeah, okay. She said, no, I'm gonna try this diet. Recently, she was in Mexico and she sent some pictures back and she lost 90, she released, see, I'm working on this myself. She released 99 pounds by eliminating most starches. She still eats vegetables and fruit, very little fruit, I believe, but she's eliminated. And I was like, well, is that possible? So when I bought these chips and I opened them up, I was like, oh my God, this is chicken, but it tastes like potato chips. So I want to introduce you to other aspects. A while back, we were at my friend's Bernie's house, and we had these cheese puffs, but they're Brussels sprouts, a vegetable. I'm gonna show you what this one looks like. A vegetable. Hear the crunch? Crazy. The alternative choices we have out there, which have always been around in one's concept of consciousness, is abundant. You just have to look for it. It might be a little bit more expensive, but a friend of mine said, it is better to spend a little bit more money on this end than pay hospital bills that might be $1 million. Just saying. The final chip that I found, I didn't open all this because we live in a humid area in the United States, and you open all your stuff and it gets soggy because of humidity. Get this. Tortilla chips, not made out of corn, cauliflower. Check that out. An alternative. What's happening is that people are beginning to realize that people want another alternative other than what's just out there. And explore. Don't trust me. I'm no guru. I'm not telling you what to do. I'm just saying, what would it be like to explore, to see something be different? Okay, let's see what's going on with these veggies. Because the burger's only going to take about 2 minutes to cook. Okay. So our onions and bell peppers are cooking up. Okay. So the other piece is, what's up, Donna? That's my aunt. What's up? Thanks for the gift. Okay, let me segue. She was here last week, and she sent me and Tori these beautiful towels with our names on it and gave my wife a beautiful birthday gift. Love you, Aunt Donna. Next time you come out here, you can be on the show with me. Alternative dairy. So have you ever eaten things and you're like, after like ice cream or cheese and your gut goes, argh. It's because you might not be dairy tolerant. Most people aren't. But thank God for today, we have alternatives. Now I'm gonna act like my wife. Well, I'm gonna go back first. Wait, okay, so I'll save that for a second. She likes desserts first. I'm just gonna go to this dessert. I was gonna show y'all some stuff, but I'm gonna wait. But I want you guys to see there's some cheese on there. And the cheese that I'm using tonight, get this, get this, get this. It's not from a cow, but it's raw cheddar from goats. I don't have that problem with goat cheese or sheep cheese. You have to figure out for yourself what works best for your body. Always stay in question and ask your body, what does it desire? Sometimes I might eat dairy, cow, cheese, but right now I'm not. So I'm gonna turn this off, move this over here. So my vegetables, I'm gonna show what they look like. See, they're brown. Okay, the sugars are coming out of the onions and the bell peppers. So I'm gonna pull this off because I don't want to burn it. Set this on the side. Great olive oil. I'm not gonna put any salt on there because I'm trying to watch the salt because there's salt in the cheese, salt in the meat, and salt in the chips. Who need any stinking salt? So what I'm gonna do is get this ready. I hope you guys can see this. Okay. This is my George Foreman lean cooker. Okay. So what I'm gonna do, we'll take the first burger, turn it on the side. And now here's the piece. You were like, oh, you were dealing with meat. It looks just like meat, but it ain't meat. Let's see. So it's cooking up right now. Throw this in the garbage. But it looked just like meat. You sit back, my body tells me it likes crispy fries and medium rare hamburger. Ha ha ha. It does. So Greg, that's perfect. Eat it. So because one day I will do that. I'm not gonna say, here, guys, look, you guys got me twisted. So like the song. I'm not saying only. I'm saying choice. Remember, this is a consciousness show. And you have to ask your body, what does it desire? I'm just saying, is this going to create a greater income? Oh, income. Is this going to create income? Is this going to create a greater outcome for me and my body? That's all I'm saying. So I'm going to go to something. Don't move. So remember I told you that some people, let's see, I just messed with, no, okay, no problem, bro, no problem. So desserts. This ice cream is made out of this vegetable or fruit, depending on how you look at avocado, okay? This is Cotto lemon ice cream. Less sugar. You're gonna have some brain food from the oils from the avocado, and it tastes just like frozen cheesecake. Let me show you. Let me show you. I'm gonna show you what my face look like when I eat this. One second. Check this out, just a little bit. Oh my God. Oh my God. Lemon cheesecake. Now in Portland, you can find this all around town. Cado, C-A-D-O, avocado, frozen dessert, non-dairy. Yes, Gino, shut the damn front door. And it's less fat content than ice cream. And it's a healthy fat. Unless you want to walk around going, moo. A little bit of my joke. Okay. So, any questions out there? You had dessert first. I'm copying after my wife. Cado frozen avocado. Now, I would not, that's not the only frozen dessert we use. You had it when you said income. Yes. So there are other frozen non-dairy desserts out there that are made out of coconut milk, almond milk, cashew milk. You just have to find the one that speaks the best or the most to your body. So what's going on here is the burgers are actually cooking up. I'm hoping that I can catch the smell is great. You guys can smell. Let's see. Greg says, this is good info, buddy. I had no idea these types of things were even being made. I'm going to have to start looking for him or them at the store. I got you, bro. I got you. Yeah, that's exploring, self-exploring. Don't give up. Never give in. Keep pushing forward. Be you and explore. What would it be like to have more of that in your world? Like I said, when I woke up this morning, I decided that something was going to be different. I wasn't going to allow myself to stay in poop butt John space. I wanted to be in a more of an expansive, more creative space of ease, joy, and glory. I'm gonna turn this on so I can keep these warm. Let's see. Any questions for me out there? Yeah, it's not always nice to switch it up. Life, you know, if you do something, check this out. Think about what I'm about to say. What's your favorite thing you like to eat? Lobster, shrimp, crab, steak, eggs. If I gave that to you for all 3 meals in the United States, if you eat 3 meals every day, how many days would it take before you got tired and you wanted something different? Because when you're not living this reality of being a cow, you actually want to maybe explore something. Ask yourself, what's holding you to this reality that you keep on doing the same shit over and over again and getting frustrated? Tori said, baked potatoes. Baked potatoes will work. You're not going to fry them. Greg says, yep, I guess that may be conversation outside of what I'm doing right now. Okay, got y'all. Okay, got you. But you get the point, right? Let me see. I hope you guys can see this. Yeah, they're golden brown. Sticking to the pan. That doesn't supposed to happen. That didn't happen on TV. No, just kidding. Okay, so they're almost ready. So another thing that I sometimes do, even though I'm just having a meatless diet, if I decide I want to spice it up, I'm gonna spice my burger up. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this chorizo El Rey from Olympia Provisions and I'm gonna put it on my burger. Now I know my wife doesn't like it because it's a little peppery and spicy and she doesn't like that. So I'm gonna show you what it look like. Let me see if I can grab one of these without dropping them. Okay. Just see how quick that was. I thawed them out and that's what it looks like. Okay, that's the beginning. So I'm gonna keep it on here so it stays warm. What I'm gonna do is take some of this chorizo sausage. Take about 3 or 4 of these. People were like, my vegetarian friends, like, you just ruined it. Relax. I didn't ruin anything. I'm just having fun. You should have fun. Okay. Voila. Okay. Now, for the cheese. If I can get it off of here. Voila. Voila. More cheese. Sounds delicious. Thank you, Greg. Maybe when I come out there, I got to figure out what I'm going to cook because my wife said we're responsible for dessert. We're going out to my cousin's house pretty soon here for a wedding, reception, whatever. Not like whatever, but you know what I mean. Okay, so I'm gonna leave this here for a little bit. I'm gonna let this heat up so the cheese can melt. So, any questions? You guys are going to sleep on me? Don't do that. Okay. So, as you can see, what I'm gonna do now, what I'm gonna do is because I'm grabbing a fork, because my wife does not like onions. I do. So I'm gonna pull out on her side and put some bell peppers. People say, how you touch stuff that's hot? Because I got it like that. When I first met her, I was like, you don't like onions? Who doesn't like onions? That's just kind of un-American. But that's an interesting point of view. I had that point of view, huh? So now I'm gonna take the rest of the onions and some of these bell peppers, throw it on here like this. See that? I'm dropping it everywhere, but it's okay. Voila. Oh my God, bell pepper doesn't want to come out. I put this extra bell pepper over on hers. Oh my God. We're gonna get off here quick tonight, guys. Okay. So what I need to do, I need to have more utensils around me next time, huh? So I did have my knife here. Oops. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna show you this secret. I'm gonna slice so that they lay down flat. And when I pull that out, You take a slice, and I love avocado. I'm gonna show you guys. And see how that's flat? I'll pick that up so you can see that. See that? Perfect. A perfect vegetable for brain fat. It doesn't get any better than that. But that ice cream that I just showed you, same ingredient. My daughter showed me how to make, I think she showed me how to make a mousse out of chocolate mousse out of avocados. Amazing. So let me get this up here. This up here. I want them to dry out. Now see what that looks like, guys? Hopefully I don't drop that. You see that? Bam. Bobby Flay, eat your heart out. Watch Bobby Flay walk through the front door like, okay. I'm like, oh my God. No, just kidding. Put this in here so this stays warm. So I'm not going to prepare this totally because I don't want to ruin our dinner tonight. So what I'm going to show you is that it's not hot. Do this here. Okay. So what you do is you're going to put the lettuce down. You're going to make a bed like that. And then you put the burger on top. You put the lettuce on top. And bingo. Now my wife won't come down, so I recommend some cool backyard music next time. Oh, well, why don't you play some? I can hear it. Well, come on over. We got another burger we can put on here for you. But anyway, you put this on here. You put the avocado on there, ketchup, mustard, whatever you desire. I'm gonna give somebody some props. I used to buy some cheap barbecue sauce and I doctor it up. Since I found Kinder's, I don't know if you can find this everywhere. I don't have to do anything but just pour it on my burger, my ribs, or my chicken. It's delicious. Try it. I think I'm gonna get out of here right now. I think I took up enough of you guys' time. You're making me hungry and I just had dinner, John. Stop. That's my job. So until next time, be kind to you and get out of judgment. And please, please subscribe to Being John Ashford on my YouTube channel. And you can also go over to my website at www.beingjohnashford and find out the classes, what I'm teaching, what I'm thinking about. Mondre, what's up? What's up, nephew? Can you place an order? You can place an order anytime, man. You're supposed to call me so you can come over and have some dinner with us and bring Shorty. Donna, what's up? This is awesome. Thank you. Please, please come back every Tuesday. I'm gonna be posting stuff, different food that I found when I was abroad, I should say, working just recently. And we're gonna have more postings because Derek and Gino, my homies, have jumped on my head Saturday, and I agree. We're gonna invite you guys to another space of creativity, place of love, most of all, a place of consciousness. Until next time, peace.